Hi everyone, it's Norma, and I'm here to give you my first impression of Yankee's new Centerpiece Tart Warmer. These things are selling like hotcakes, which really kind of took me by surprise. When I first saw them come out, I was like, I don't think they're going to be a big hit. I mean, they're, big. The scent cups are $4.99, and I was like, oh, people aren't going to want to pay that. Now, if you actually do the math, these are supposed to burn for 24 hours. So I think you save like $1 if you had to buy the tarts to burn for 24 hours versus, the cup. But, the initial layout, I'm thinking, oh, it's a little bit pricey. Who's going to buy this? Well, I guess I don't know anything because they're selling like hotcakes. I have two models in front of me here. I have the regular smaller model, and these are going for $19.99. And then I have the deluxe model, which goes up to, I think it's like $29.99, so they're like 30 bucks. And the deluxe models have light and a timer. And there are some, I think, that have the timer but no light. Let me tell you my story. So I really wasn't thinking about getting one of these, but then I was like, I was kind of curious. So last week, my coworker came, and she's as crazy about Yankee as I am, and she moved away, and she wanted to use her 20 off of 45 coupon to get some tarts. She didn't really get into tarts at all during the last sale, but she's had a very hectic summer with the move and some things in her personal life, so she hasn't had time to burn. So she's been going to tarts, and she goes, I really need some tarts. So she wanted to go to Yankee, and I said, well, I have my 20 off of 45. I'll go. I don't know what I'm going to get. So I end up buying this tart one. The one I wanted, the Glacier, was sold out. It's been sold out online. They didn't have any in the store. They tried to see if they could order it for me. They were sold out completely. So I really didn't want to walk away without buying anything because it was so much fun to go to Yankee with my friend. So I ended up picking this one because, it looked nice. It was cute. And, it's about the size of a regular tart warmer. So it was $19.99. I used my 20 off of 45, so I picked up a few of the milk cups and took it home, put it in, and I was kind of disappointed because all my electric tart warmers do light up, and I really wanted one that lit up. This cord here, it has like a toggle type. This does light up, so that's a nice feature, but I was a little bit disappointed, so I was like, I don't know if I like it or not. So I went back to my Yankee store Saturday, the one by me that I live by, and in the morning I had seen that the Glacier was back in stock. So I said, oh, surely the store, they can order it for me. If they don't have any, it's not going to be out of stock in a day. Well, I was wrong. So what happened is I go to the store. I didn't get there till like early evening, and the manager was talking to a guy who had like a horde of kids with him, and she was really, trying to make a sale. So I could see instantly that they didn't have any of the Glacier left in stock except for the display one, which they were standing around, and she's talking about how to use it. So I was like, oh boy. I said, I really want to get that display one, but I don't want to cost her the sale because she was like really intent and focusing on it. So I went up to the sales associate and I said, they were in stock online. Can you order one for me? And so she's looking on the computer, and lo and behold, not only were they sold out, they were like -6. I was like, you got to be kidding me. She goes, these things have been selling like hotcakes. They can't keep them in stock, and everybody wants the white one. So I was just about to ask her, can you sell me the display one? When the manager walks up to the counter with the display one, the guy decided to buy that one. Even though he and his kids had been looking at all the other ones, they picked up that one. So I was really disappointed. So I ended up getting, it was a black and white one. I can't remember what it's called, but it lit up. It had the timer. You know, it was okay. So I got it, took it home, and it had no lights, and I didn't really like it that much. So I ended up going back to the store today, and I was like, this thing's not working, there's no lights. And so they plugged it in. They go, oh, well, there's some lights on the bottom. I said, well, there's two rows. There's a top row and a bottom row, and there's no lights coming from the top. They go, oh, yeah, you're right. So we got out the last remaining one in the store, plugged that one in, same thing. I said, well, you know, I don't like it, I don't want it, I want to exchange it. So the only other electric one that they had that was in the deluxe model with a timer and a light was this one. And I like this one a lot better. When I saw it in the magazine, which I have here, you know, it kind of looked more like a bluish beige type thing. But in person, I actually like it a lot better. It's blue, but it's almost like a purplish tint to it, which goes really well with my decor. And then this is the leaf and stuff is gold. So I actually like this one a lot better, so I was happy with that. But I actually have it on right now, and I have the lights on, and I know I have, you know, my overhead light on, but even when it's pitch dark, you can barely see the lights. So I'm going to tell you right now, based on, you know, my black and white one that I got and this one, if you're buying it for the light, you're going to be disappointed. You know, I don't know if it's the size, but for some reason these things just don't have a nice light like the smaller size electric tart warmers. And the smaller size ones don't come with the light. However, I decided, you know what, I guess the light's no big deal. I'm disappointed. But I think the main appeal with these warmers is going to be the timer and the ability to change scents in and out very quickly. The timer is a really nice feature. This has a timer here. I have it on right now, and it's impossible to read it. I had to get out, you know, reading glasses and a flashlight to be able to read it when I had the black and white one. So I'm assuming this one's the same thing. I haven't even looked at it. I was trying to figure out what the times were, and it's actually 3, 6, and 9 hours. And so you just push it, and then, you know, be, 3, 6, and 9, and then the fourth click would be off. So I have this one going, and I just want to show you what it looks like. I get up on a step ladder here. This is what it looks like. So I would say it takes about an hour to get a full wax pool. And, you know, this is, you know, what the cups look like. You just take the lid off, pop it in there, flick on your switch, and you're good to go. What's the scent throw like? Well, it's going to depend on location. This was the first one I got, and I put it in the only spot I really had for it, because you still have to, even though they have longer cords, you still have to have a plug nearby, an outlet. So I put it in my dining room where I have my candelabra, plugged it in, and I tried Berrylicious first, then Macintosh. Now I have Harvest in this one, and I have Lemon Lavender in this one. And honestly, in that spot, no matter what scent I had in there, I really couldn't smell it throughout the entire room. Macintosh had a greater throw than Berrylicious, but you know, I could smell it if I was in the immediate vicinity. But if I went to the other side of the room, the living room part that has the cathedral ceiling, I wasn't really getting too much of a scent throw. I did have Autumn Leaves, and that one did throw really good. So I said, well, I'm going to try it in the other side of the room. And so I had a place there that's, you know, wasn't really set up to have a chart warmer. So I just want to see how it throws if I plug it in this side of the room. So it did work a lot better there. For some reason, you know, I'm sitting on the sofa. I think maybe because I'm closer, I did have a stronger scent throw with it. I then took it, not this one, when I had the black and white one, because this one I had plugged in. I brought it into my bedroom here where I am right now, and I put Lemon Lavender in it, and holy cow, for a bedroom, it really has a good strong throw. So what I would say is, you know, your location still is going to matter. These are not miracle, you know, warmers by any stretch of the imagination. I think they do have a stronger throw than the regular tart warmers. So if you're using your tart warmer in a bathroom or in a bedroom, it's going to be a lot stronger. So if you have a very strong scent, it may be a little bit overpowering. I still think if you have those large rooms with the cathedral ceilings, it's going to be an improvement over your regular tart warmer because it is stronger, but you're still going to need to get a strong scent, I think. Like I said, Berrylicious, you know, I could detect it, but it didn't fill the room. I did have much better luck with, you know, something like Autumn Leaves, Lemon Lavender. So there it is. That's my first impression of the Scenterpiece warmer. I did get a pretty good deal on this one. You know, it was actually the black and white one first, but they have in the magazine, which I had it here, they have a limited time introductory offer. Save 10 on any Scenterpiece warmer when you buy 3 Easy Cup melts. I totally forgot about this coupon when I bought this one. So I just used my 20 off of 45. And so this was $19.99, and then I got enough melt cups to get it up to the 45. So I was fine with that. When I went to the store yesterday, it was actually the sales associate who reminded me of this coupon. And at first, the manager didn't think they were able to do it, but they did allow me to use this coupon and the 20 off of 45. So I ended up having to get 3 melt cups because it was just under $45, you know, because of the cents. So she said I could have gotten like a, you know, a regular tart or something, but I decided to go ahead and get a melt cup while I still could get it on sale. So the deluxe warmer and 4 melt cups came to like $21 and some change. So that was pretty good. It worked out pretty good. So anyway, there it is. You know, I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and get the Glacier one if it comes on sale. It's kind of intriguing to me because I did like the square, but in person, it wasn't as impressive looking in person as it does in the magazine. It almost kind of had like a cheap plastic type look to it, whereas this one does look more like, you know, a piece of pottery. You know, it's too bad that you can't like put these on a coffee table or something, because you do have to be by an outlet. But you know, some of them are you know, interesting. They look like, you know, a piece of pottery, and this one does. So if I do get another one, I may get another one like this, because this goes in any of my rooms. It looks really nice. But, you know, I may be happy with just these 2 here. So we'll see. I don't know. What are your thoughts on the Scenterpiece? You know, will they replace the regular electric tart warmers? Maybe. I mean, people seem to be all about convenience nowadays. And I have to say, it was, you know, really easy to swipe out the scents. Even after I just melted one and I said, oh, I want to try a new one. You know, I carefully put the lid back on, took it out, and popped another one in. So if you're really into convenience, you don't like the messy wax, popping things in the freezer, whatever, you may really like this. It may really be for you. Like I said, they're selling like hotcakes. They can't keep them in. And right now, you got the coupons. You can get them on sale. So I think it's the limited, what does this say? I think it's good till August 27th, 28th? August 27th. And the 20 off of 45 is good until September 1st. So you got about a week before they go off sale. So anyway, if you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and have a blessed day.